one knee. Stretch the hip flexors out. Because we have bear crawl, wall sit, and all that fun stuff. So tuck your tailbone up underneath you. I'm going to push into it, and I'm going to let off of it. I'm going to push into it, and then let off of it. Back and forth. Go ahead and switch feet. Again on one knee. Tuck your tailbone, abs are tight. Push everything forward. Let off. Push forward. So on. Next one, we're on one knee. Get your groin out on a stretch. We're gonna go toe forward for a bit. Good. Then we're gonna go toe up for a bit. So you're gonna have to probably sit back a little bit on your heel to get the toe all the way up. Then toe forward, then toe up, back and forth. Go ahead and switch feet. Start toe forward. Regular glute stretch. So centered up on your knee, like so. You're gonna reach out and then cross. Okay? We don't want to be out sitting down on our hip like so. We want to be up over the top of it. Go ahead and switch feet. So again, centered up on your knee. Walk your back leg way back. Side bridge. Let's do it. Side bridge. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Seconds. Remember when we switch, don't touch your knees. Switch right into it. squared up. Everything squared up and braced. 5 seconds. Switch. One set each here. Seconds. Switch. Seconds, square, tap. On your feet, we're gonna go squat, hip hinge, okay? So you're gonna get your feet right to squat. Not too wide, a lot of people get way too wide to squat. Shoulder width max, toes out a little bit. We're gonna do a squat, we're gonna do hip hinge. So hips go back, minimal knee bend, flat back, right? Don't wanna hunch over like an old lady. Squeeze your butt side to the top. Squat, hip hinge. Squat, hip hinge. Over, over, and next one, overhead swing. So make sure your arms are straight overhead. We don't want like the bent elbow version. Swing them high overhead, swing them down. All right, here we go. Reach up. Okay, palms up, chest stretch, pitcher stretch. Pull one across, get up above your elbow if you can get there. Stretch, pull another one across. Stretch. The thumbs go straight back. Okay, let's do it. So, here's what we're going to do. We ramped it up from a little bit from the last time that we did this workout. So, first of all, we're going to do a single, so 2 singles in a row, all right? Then a double, double, double for 8 sets total. So double, double, doubles give us 6 more, 2 singles again. So here we go. So we're gonna go, it'll be, if people wanna do your own timer, it's gonna be 35, 12 for those 8 rounds. If you want it on the doubles, if you wanna take the rest, you can. You don't have to, you can work all the way through. So number 1, wall sit. So we're pushing back into the wall, top of the thigh parallel. If you want to, that's the old school version, right? If you want to do single leg, make it harder, I bring my feet closer, I push my elbows back in the wall, that'll help. And then I can either alternate feet like she's doing, or I can just hold it. Obviously, holding it would be a little bit more difficult. Okay. From there, I go 1-2 step. Okay. So we have the metabolic version. So she has a crack in the rubber here. You don't have to have a visible landmark to go over, but it does help. Okay. We're gonna go 1-2, 1-2 forward, 1-2 back, and then we just speed it up as quickly as she can go. Or the glute killer version, if you have a glute killer band and you want glute work, it's less metabolic, so it doesn't get your heart rate up as much, but it does hit your glutes. Same movement, just way slower. Okay, 1-2, 1-2. If If you look at her bend, it's mid-shin. It's not up here below the kneecap, it's mid-shin, okay? From there, we have either bear crawl or single leg plank, okay? So bear crawl, you can go forward, backward, side, side. It kind of depends on how big your space is and so on. Go forward, backward. If your space is small, you go 2 steps forward, 2 steps side, 2 steps back, 2 steps over, whatever. Okay. But her hips, they're not rocking back and forth. They stay still. If I were to set a cup of water on the back of her hips, it would not spill. Okay. The other option, not necessarily easier or better, still different. Okay, is we go abs super tight plank. Okay. Her hips are a little bit above shoulder level, and then you take 1 foot off the ground. Okay. You could either switch at halfway, or if you're strong enough, you can hold that the whole way. Then the next round, I do the other foot. Okay. And then the last one, what we call blackbird. So there's a couple different ways you can do this. First of all, you do Y. So completely relax everything, especially your low back. So your toes, hips, head, chest, everything is on the ground except for your arms. And you're gonna reach straight out and do a Y. This is not a Y. This is a Y. If I cannot get straight elbows, I'm gonna do a little bit wider Y. That's fine, okay? Now, at the halfway beat, you can go into a T if you want to. The Y is harder than the T, so if you wanna stay in Y, you're motivated, you're strong enough, stay in the Y. If not, we'll go straight across to the T. They're both thumbs up. But again, do not use your low back and hyperextend and do this number like a Superman from the floor, okay? We don't want that. It's just raise up and just hold, okay? So again, single, single, double, 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 all right?